CSS box model is a bit difficult concept to grasp at the beginning, but it's the foundation of web development, so you have to learn it. HTML element is represented as a rectangular box with the box content, padding, border, margin built up around one another like layers of an onion, as you can see in the screenshot. Let's create a div with width of 400 pixels, height 100 pixels, margin and padding set to 20 pixels, and border 6 pixels solid red color. You can see the result in your browser. You can as well inspect that. And this is the formula to calculate the actual height and width of a box layout. In our case, the height and width of our div. And finally, once you inspect the same thing in your browser, the final width to be 492 pixels, height to be 192 pixels. Let's inspect the same using developer tools. Just right click and inspect and click on Computed tab, and you should see the result, and you will get to know why the 492 pixels and 192 pixels. Okay, let's learn about types of CSS boxes. Everything I have said so far applies to block level elements. However, there are few more types of boxes which can be identified by the display property. And these are the block level elements which have display block as a CSS property by default. Let's take another example. Notice how the h6 tag is going to the next line due to its default display block property. Yes, h6 is a block level element. Let's take another example. Let's add some HTML along with some p tags and also some span tags. Let's add some CSS. Notice the CSS classes I have created at the bottom. And observe how the span tag behave with different classes. The first one has a class of inline, second block, and third one is inline block. By default, span is an inline element. At this point, you should be a bit familiar with CSS box model, but you can still learn by watching the practical videos in this section. Good luck.